getting ready to put the timing cover on. It's been media blasted. Got the gasket on, just light coating of #2 Permatex. I'll probably use that to build the whole engine. Where gaskets are needed, just light coating. And I have original bolts. These are the TR marked bolts for Pontiac assembly on the original engine, and we'll put those back on. Now that we've started to put the castings on, it's finally starting to look like a raw engine. We're going to turn it over and put the now that we have first casting on, it's starting to look like an engine should, and we're going to turn it over and go ahead and install the oil pan. This is the original 1968 timing cover. It's a 1 year only, part number 9790347. Last year for the 8-bolt water pump. After this they went to the 11-bolt. So if you're at the car show and you see a 67 or 68 with a 11-bolt water pump, you know it's been changed out. Have the oil pan gasket installed. We can drop the oil pan on top of the engine assembly.
He's coming to help you. Come on, Liv. He won't come out here. He's scared.
I'm going to use the set of original oil pan bolts, which are correctly marked L's from the Fremont assembly plant. The oil pan is attached to the block with the original bolts, and they're torqued down to 12 foot-pounds of torque. I'm going to flip it over and install the water pump and look at the heads and get those ready to put on the block. Finishing up for the day, but there's two things. Here's the original correct water pump, E1008, May 10th, 1968, GM. Here's the correct part number. And lastly, before installing a Pontiac water pump, make sure the vane to water pump plate clearance is about 1/10 of an inch. Just make sure it's not 1/4 of an inch or 1/3 of an inch, because that's going to help your water flow. And there's a lot of Pontiacs that are hot just because the vane to water pump clearance is correct. There's the water pump installed with the correct grade bolts with those slashes through them, and I'm going to be putting the heads on and assembling the valve train. That's next.